Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Kazuri Alameen. And once again, I have been blessed to be among the breathing on earth this morning, for I am very, very grateful to be among the breathing on earth this morning into a day that I never seen before and into a day that I will never see again. My word of wisdom for today is narrow-minded people are very, very shallow. Let me say this again. Narrow-minded people are very shallow. They live in fear, not in faith. They live a lot of times in hate, not in love. Narrow-mindedness, ladies and gentlemen, means you are very, very small. You're very limited in your thinking. You're very restricted. Very small, very limited, and very restricted in your thinking. One of the things that took me to another level of human development this morning, that's why I'm talking about this topic, when you are not narrow-minded and you become much more hopeful, much more faith-based. One of the great things, ladies and gentlemen, about this life and living that I've come to recognize, respect, kindness is spiritual, it's not religious. You cannot be very, very helpful if you're very, very narrow-minded, if you're not kind, if you're not loving. Some of the things that's very, very profound that we all need as human beings is bigger than politics, race, religion, gender, education, a bank account. It's great to be trustworthy. It's great to be trustworthy. It's great to be kind. It's great to have and to show and to manifest and to believe in love. It's great to be able to taste the sun, S-U-N. It's so great to get that free vitamin D that none of us pay for. It's great to be able to have air to breathe for free. It's great to be able to be among the breathing, be among the living. This morning, ladies and gentlemen, there's so many things that we have that is common that binds humanity versus the superficial ideations that we hide behind. I call it LA for label addictions. And I'm going to hide behind my religion. I'm going to hide behind my gender. I'm going to hide behind my car. I'm going to hide behind my education. I'm going to hide behind because I dress a certain way, you dress a certain way, you look a certain way, and you eat a certain way, I eat a certain way. You drive a certain car, I drive a certain car. All these superficial ideations, ladies and gentlemen. Can you imagine if the sun was caught up on religion? Can you imagine if the sun was caught up on a race? Can you imagine if the sun was caught up on gender? Can you imagine if the air we are breathing say because you're a man, you ain't getting no air, because you're a woman and you're not getting any air? We all need air to breathe. That's a universal truth, ladies and gentlemen. That's evidence. I'm not talking about belief. That's evidence. Without air, we all would die. We all would start being. I don't care what you claim. The evidence speaks for itself. There are certain universal, authentic pieces of truth that is real. You don't have to accept it, but it's real. There are certain laws that's very, very real. On the average, if you get on any building and you jump off, you're going down. That's the law of gravity. We got certain things, I don't care. You don't got to accept it, but it's real anyway. It's real anyway. So I want to encourage you this morning, don't be narrow-minded. Detox yourself from narrow-minded people because they're fear-based and they're very, very shallow. Can you imagine living in fear? Somebody look at you a certain way, or drive by you a certain way, or live in a certain place, talk different, and you all freaked out. Well, I'm better than him, she better than me. That's fear-based thinking, ladies and gentlemen. Open your mind. I like to say, I've been saying this for years in my seminars. Open your mind so that your eyes can see. Let me say this again for the people in the middle row. Open your mind so your eyes can see. We got so many things, ladies and gentlemen, that we need that is a substance in this universe: loving and kindness and happiness, peace. These things are spiritual. They're not religious. They're spiritual. But can you imagine if you living a life of fear where you're always judgmental? You can't help nobody. You can't give nobody a kind word because you think you're the only one got the truth. Hell, 5 plus 4 is 9. 7 plus 2 is 9. 8 plus 1 is 9. So the minute you think you're the only one got the truth, life has taught me at that moment you live a lie. At that moment, you live a lie. Because hell, you ain't the only one that got the truth. So open your mind so that your eyes can see. Detox yourself from narrow-minded people because they are fear-based. They are very, very shallow. They are very, very limited in their thinking. They are very, very restricted. They are small thinkers. Detox from small-minded people, ladies and gentlemen. Hang with the dreamers. Hang with the doers. Hang with the people who are about giving and showing love and manifesting good things upon the universe while they're here. Detox from small, narrow-minded, restricted people who live in fear and are very, very shallow. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Today. And as I'm talking about this morning, ladies and gentlemen, do you realize every one of us will start breathing on earth? You ain't got to believe it is true anyhow. The evidence speaks for itself. So while you're here, continue to manifest your excellence, to continue to grow your excellence, Continue to be about showing kindness. Be trustworthy. Be hopeful. Be faithful. Be kind. Pick somebody up. Encourage somebody today. That's what life is all about. It's very, very important, ladies and gentlemen. You treat people how you treat yourself. You treat people how you treat you. So hell, if you ain't treating yourself good, it's impossible to treat anybody else good. It all starts, ends, begins, and the middle. It all deals with you. So love yourself unconditionally. Be a better version of yourself today than you were yesterday. Stay up, stay strong, stay focused. Peace and blessings.